Hey guys, this is Chris. Just thought I would show you how to make a box set slipcase cover out of a big old graphic like that. I know some of you guys have got this on my Kickstarter. I want to show you guys how to put it together. You can make your own if you're feeling really crafty. Let me show you. So this is our sheet. It's intended to look something like this. The books will slip into at the end. If you got it from me on Kickstarter, you're probably looking at, it was in the Draco War Kickstarter. These three will slide in, but not on this particular one. So actually, the slipcase will look different, will be spaced differently than this. Some people have gotten this specific edition from me. You can see this here. It grew a little during the final revisions and edits. Between that and the measurements were taken also off of a slightly different paper stock too. So, but the new edition will fit properly these three. The old edition will fit the Tales of the First Age set. So let me show you how this works. You need a straight edge. You want to cut all of these outside black lines. You see there's some lines on here. These won't be present on the final edition of the slipcase cover. Let me move these out of the way here. So you're going to need a straight edge and a sharp cutty thing. Scissors will work. Something else that can make a real nice straight edge is probably the best. So you want to cut all on the outsides. And my workbench is a mess. I've got lots of projects at any given time. And I do have, on the final edition coming out, I do have some instructions written on the parts that will not be seen. And I had this printed just at my local print shop. So if you're an author looking to make your own, you certainly could build something like this out in Photoshop. Have a print company make your files for you, and then do these yourself. So here's something to watch out for with the dash lines. This one will fold and this one will glue under. So the same thing is going to happen over here. We're going to cut there. This is going to fold on this line, and the lines are different colored on my final edition of this. Cut, that's cut. Those will fold. And here's the last line to cut. So now we have this. So there's no black lines. You don't want the black lines, but you want to take your guide marks off of here if you're building your own. Make sure you don't do what I did on this. This was just a test sample for proof of concept. Not a terrible straight edge. I'm gonna get a good line in there. And I forgot I need to cut those tabs right there as well. So. Much nicer fold. And so we did a lot of experimentation with this. You maybe saw some numbers up here for the types of card stock, for the thicknesses that I wanted, how well those paper stocks took ink. We found that certain ones would kind of crack the image, and so in order to do the best quality that we could get, this is what we went with. Alright, so then we get this. This one will actually fold all the way back. Spray glue. This is in a closed-in environment. That was a choice I made. Yep. So that's going to go like that. This will go like this. I wouldn't recommend using the spray glue for this. I just happen to have it sitting right there. I would use like your Elmer's school glue, and let it sit a while. But there we have it. A nice little slipcase for your books. It's a little sticky because of the spray glue and the overspray, but you can see here. It'll pop all in, fit nice and snug. That's sort of fun. And I did this quick. Probably before you glue it, you should make sure you test your lines and everything like that. So this one will fit a little too snugly for my comfort. You can see my fold line here is a little bit, could have been a little tighter. So mind those things when you put it together, and it should work perfectly.